Vitamins, mine are fortified, funky, fresh when I write them into the bloodstream, or in this case, the beat. Dope is circulated from the head to the feet, and the muscle to keep it moving. The heart, that's the audience, pumping to the rhythm and keeping it intense. Hip hop's the body, so it just makes sense. Not too polluted when my rhyme is executed. So I don't hit you with the sugary junk. We put together the punk, rock, jazz, soul, and fun, and cook it up in a gumbo to rock it a fun show. You eat the beat and devour the soul power. Now you cock D's and packing the ill cardio, able for doing damage, but it's nothing but a party though. So keep dancing, cooling and high five, and I've been digging how you been keeping the party live, and it's like that. It's like that, it's like that, it's like that. Check it, yo, I'm about to rock your socks off and clean them up. Raw rap renegade, making many men afraid. Cooling like lemonade, 2 degrees centigrade, 36 Fahrenheit. Remember that comparing might have your brain tearing right in half when I be sharing tight lyrics with the people, and I never met my equal. And you'll find out in the sequel what I said up in the prequel. But until then, you wondering how I bring the thunder in, pull the cities under when I'm paragraph plundering.
Yo, turn his headphones up, turn his levels up, man. Yo, get a lot of energy, K-Rec. I see what you're doing, man, I like it. Yo, man, touch them buttons.
I just pick up the mic and the people react and pump me in high fidelity like I was John Cusack. You Jack Black, you fact, the whack, you stop like the banana in the tailpipe of Beverly Hills Cop. Jamming on the one. are getting spit on, ladies are getting hit on, but not by me. I just give them a high five and they yell,
Go Estea.
and just like Gretzky, they call me the great one, wrecking and body checking, but you can't even skate, son. My raps kick like a hat trick in the playoffs. Suckers are getting laid off, I don't even get a day off.
Ooh wee, K-Wreck. Yo man, you cutting with speed, like a gazelle. ST, you known to excel, like a cheetah.
I'm artistically connected to those who know about the meaning of flow and how to really rock a live show, and I don't even have to rap. I'm just fresh like that. Jamming on the one. Now you know when I know the rhyme flows like a rhino. It makes you feel unstable like you were a wino. Still, you hang off every line though when I rhyme slow. You anticipated like I was your favorite crime show. Knock the pigment off, you turn you into an albino. A good time though. You tell your friends it was a fine show. A sucker started rapping, I turned him into a mime though. We put down the mic and I took it over cause I'm so ill.
This shit right here is going off, my man. I don't even know where this is gonna take you. International, worldwide, gold visas.
Now your rhymes are poison to the people like a cigarette, and when I'm in the race the bookies wanna place a bigger bet. Fresh, just like socks out the dryer. Estea electricity shocking you like a live wire. Jamming on the one. Jam got a call on my phone from the chief of police. He said we need this crime wave to cease. It's on an increase. All the fresh rhymes in the dope rhyme books are being bitten and rewritten by some no-account crooks. Can you help out, ST? And I said chill, cause I love the hip-hop and what you're saying is ill. So I'm on the case to find the MCs who are biting the rhymes in such mass quantities. Then I hung up the phone and I grabbed my rhyme book and my fingerprint brush so I could have a look. Sure enough, I had been hit by the counterfeit, illegitimate bullshit MCs who can't spit. So I ran out my house and I headed downtown to a place where a lot of MCs get down. It was an open mic night, the only one that night. I thought I'll probably see him if I keep my eye on the mic. So I made my way through the girls and guys, nobody recognizing me because I wore a disguise. I got straight to the bar and I ordered a cup of tea. Then I sat and I waited for the first MC. The first dude to rap was not the least bit suspicious. It was Atma on the mic and every lyric was delicious. The him was up next to speak with the totally unique super def technique. A lot of funky MCs came up on the list. T-Train, June 10, my homie saw us in Abyss. Then this dude stepped up that I didn't recognize, and when we both locked eyes, he saw through my disguise. I knew that coming face to face with me had been a surprise, cause he froze on the mic like he was paralyzed. But then the beat came on and he started to rap. It was the tough guy, misogynist material crap. Then he kicked one rhyme, and it blew my mind, cause the design of the line I recognized as mine. So I rushed the stage and I grabbed the mic and showed the party people what my lyrics should sound like. The sucker started to run, somebody called out stop, but when he got to the door, he ran straight into a cop. K-Rec was on deck, so he let the needle drop, and we all celebrated to the real hip-hop with the grammatical gumshoe dialogue detective who stole the rhymes. I'm on the case. It's the private investigator, chief rhyme orator. I'll follow the clues and put the pieces in place. I put the pen to the paper and build the skyscraper. Welcome party people to the ST caper. I'm the cat boogler, stealing the show, appealing to those who love to see an MC feeling the flow. I get cool like air conditioning, deep like the ocean that you've been fishing in. I'm wishing and plus I'm hoping this crowd knows when the flow's real dope, and I'm open to constructive criticism, but you won't, cause it's a lot like hypnotism. You're on board with the MC Lord, and missing my show is more than you can afford. The mic cord is like an anaconda, got the people moving like workout tapes by Jane Fonda. Or my man Rich Simmons, a full course meal with all the fly trimmings. Women's, gentlemen's, girls and boys, get down to the sound of the real McCoys. And any Hatfields in the place, I'll chump your face and let K. Cause it's a family feud, and the survey says the most popular response to who's the rhyme prez is ST Elements, chief in command. Plus I'm highly animated, no need for the mic stand.
Now come on people and freak your body, break to the rhythm and it just don't stop. Cause the king of the beats is on the mix, and ST's gonna rock the show enough shine. Come on people and freak your body, break to the rhythm and it just don't stop. Cause K-Rec is on the mix, and ST's gonna rock the show enough shine.
Now grabbing the mic to recite before time's done, they'll mess up your life like a hole in a condom. You say that works out sometime, yeah maybe, but this time around it's gonna be Rosemary's Baby, cause it gets horrific. To be specific, from the Atlantic all the way to the Pacific, my style's terrific and people wanna hear it, but for you it's like death himself. You fear it but you can't run from it, it's an inevitability. I'm rocking with agility and asking myself, will it be a bunch of party people getting down in the facility and treating one another like brothers and with civility? Or will it be you and me, head to head, lyrically duking it out until someone's dead? Well, I hope not, Hops, and that you get my point, because you can't funk around when I'm in the joint.
Now come on people and freak your body, break to the rhythm and it just don't stop. Cause the king of the beats is on the mix, and ST's gonna rock the show enough shine. Come on people and freak your body, break to the rhythm and it just don't stop. Cause K-Rec is on the mix, and ST's gonna rock the show enough shine.
Shimapel, STL, I'm dropping science like Alexander Graham Bell, and lighting up the place like Thomas Edison. Got the people outside calling out, let us in. That's alright y'all, I'll bring it outside. And as soon as the mic and my mouth collide, then you'll be finding I'm shining just like a diamond and rhyming with perfect timing when I'm climbing in your mind and seeing what's going on till the break of dawn. Never make a yawn when a fake is on the mic, I take them on and take them out without no doubt, because I'm always prepared like a hip-hop boy scout. But I'm a man, you best believe. Don't let the comic books and the skateboard deceive, cause you can ask your girl, your auntie, or your mom, and I guarantee they tell you don't mess with Tom.
Now come on people and freak your body, break to the rhythm and it just don't stop. Cause the king of the beats is on the mix, and ST's gonna rock the show enough shine. Come on people and freak your body, break to the rhythm and it just don't stop. Cause K-Rec is on the mix, and ST's gonna rock the show enough shine.
Now if you want a funky jam to make the people react, then check for ST and the K, because we're bringing it back. We go and on and just rock the spot. We to the break of dawn, keeping it hot. So if you want a funky jam to make the people react, then check for ST and the K, because we're bringing it back. We go and on and just rock the spot. We to the break of dawn, keeping it hot with all the lyrics I got. They're falling out of the book. You couldn't wait to bite the bait, you bit the barbarous hook, and now I'm I'm turning my reel, manipulating my line. You can't avoid the appeal, I draw you closer to mine. And as I'm reeling you in, you steady whipping your tail. I pull you into the boat, then proceed to set sail. And as you flap your gills with no skills, you sound whack, undersized with the rhyming, so I'm throwing you back. They have more species underwater than we do on the land. We try to make up for the numbers with a mic in our hand. Underwater, they make a sound and make it travel for miles. We try to make up for the distance with incredible styles. But you got none, like a date in a monastery, making mistakes that's more grave than the cemetery. Borrowing my pages, but I'm not the library, so I freeze you with these, cause I'm cool like January or February. But from March through May, I'm steady turning up the temperature with rhymes that I say. Then all the birds start singing and the flowers come out. I'm all about rejuvenation and turning the party out. Then along comes June, and my hip-hop tune has got you thinking of vacation and the fact that soon school is gonna let out. But before you graduate, I put your ass in detention, cause you came to class late in July and August. My rap's the beach, crazy fun in the sun. I warm you up with speech and lather you with lyrical lotion. You lounge and raise a funky rhyme displays that rock on for long days. In September, you remember that it's all about learning. You're returning to my class and that ass I'm burning. In October, I reap the crops from the seeds I've sown. The kids come out all dressed up, I drop sweets from the microphone and cool it out as we move into November. Many have fallen in battle, so I pause to remember. In December, it's lyrical gifts and mad cheer, then a chill for a sec, cause I've been rocking all year. So if you want a funky jam to make the people react, then check for Estea and the K, because we're bringing it back. We go and on and just the spot we to the break of dawn, keeping it hot. So if you want a funky jam to make the people react, then check for Estea and the K, because we're bringing it back. We go and on and just the spot we to the break of dawn, keeping it hot. I speed up your electrons until your atoms collapse, and stay aware of every particle composing my raps, right down to the quarks. My microscope text the space around the nucleus of funky rhyme concepts. I move through antimatter, gravity is created. When I make my big bang, it's like the universe is detonated. Like Einstein with the rhyme, I help you see that the E is energy and it equals MC. As I rock on to the break of dawn, I'm tagging trains in your brain like a can of Krylon. As I scan a audience, I start to plan a piece like the mic was a can of Montana with the multiple caps. There's many styles to my raps. I get precise with the thins, belligerent with the fats. I leave a multicolored shrine dedicated to rhyme in the back alleys of your mind, where the cops can't find me as I'm tagging and bombing with the style that's wild. I make you stop and take a listen to the clicking and the hissing of microphone spray cans. When rhymes get low, I grab a new concept and just continue to flow. The city turns into a gallery. I throw up my name, cause every wall's a new frontier, and so I'm staking my claim. It's like I'm up on the pulpit and letting the people hear it, and waving my hands like I'm feeling the Holy Spirit of hip-hop, or really any form of expression, creation over destruction. And we all learn a lesson from the righteous examples of these hip-hop greats. It's like I'm reading from the scriptures, pulling records from crates. And if we pass the collection plate and ask for dough, we're simply offsetting the cost of putting on a flash show, not abusing the trust and all the power we hold. As long as some are on the street sleeping out in the cold, we're not building up a cathedral with stained glass and gold, strictly building up the culture so the story can be told like a colossal apostle or a prophet. So get off it, cause my rhyme book's the good book. K-Rec, drop the hook. If you want a funky jam to make the people react, then check for Estea and the K, because we're bringing it back. We go and on and just the spot we to the break of dawn, keeping it hot. So if you want a funky jam to make the people react, then check for Estea and the K, because we're bringing it back. We go and on and just the spot we to the break of dawn, keeping it hot.
Rock on, rock on, rock on. I swear I can heal. 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 I swear I can heal.
ST is serving,
Apple is serving
up the fun flavor, cause the people are deserving the best of these
fresh recipes.
And K-Rex on deck, so it's especially dap, 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 dap.
bringing what's intelligent.
The F is for a freak in the funk. If you're a fake, fuck you. I'm like Dave Grohl fighting a fool. And when you put it all together, the recipe is death. Now Atma rock the mic until there ain't none left.
Alright, table 7 is lacking in bass.
Table 13 is mad cause we're great.
Table 21 is hungry and they just can't wait. It looks like once again ST and me are stacking plates, serving these suckers who don't understand their place.
Suburban word merchants come to demand the stage.
We rock the venue with the concept unused and not on the menu. And a lot of them lose cause not a lot of them cool, but they all pretend to be a part of the art that we already do.
I'm serving like a high class waiter. Got my towel hanging over my arm and it's unnerving when the chief rhyme raiders at your table better sound the alarm, cause I'll take your order to the kitchen and tell the head chef.
Hock a loogie in it, homie, cause that chump ain't deaf.
Then I'ma turn into your table with the poisonous plate, cause when it comes to the battle, this waiter can't wait. Atma, are you ready to hypnotize?
Yeah.
Then I'll have a veggie burger with a side of fries.
We serving side dishes to rhyme midgets who die quick, and hot plates to stop fakes who don't got taste. Decide on your order, Atma cannot wait. Grab a mic and rock great parties with top bass. Embrace what I say now, service with great style. We hype and amaze crowds, don't like it, try takeout.
ST is serving,
Atma is serving
up the fun flavor, cause the people are deserving the best of these
fresh recipes.
And K-Rex on deck, so it's especially deaf. Just follow the mic cable. I'm able to bring a menu and some rhymes from a friend too.
Kicking the dopest rhymes you ever knew, delicious and healthy too. Wherever we move, gestures are severed in two.
So now you're tipping the king of the mic, ripping
for the food you're munching
and the drinks you're sipping.
He thinks that you're tripping, dissing the shit we kicking.
Gifted is how we're living.
Spitting is our addiction. Our forte is gourmet, so mind your table manners. We turning basic chatter into amazing platters. ST and Atma, divine at rhyming, serving MCs with wine and calling it fine dining.
ST is serving,
Atma is serving
up the fun flavor, cause the people are deserving the best of these
fresh recipes.
And K-Rex on deck, so it's especially deaf. Kim Chubb rock just ice and Melly Mel all know the same secret as the STL. Don't worry about the trends of the day. Say your rhyme your own way and make space for the DJ, cause that's true school. And if the B-boys don't dance, then take it back and rework it and attempt to enhance and keep it true school, like Graph on the cover of the CD or in the video. For those that's in the know, like Cool Mo, my rhyme will never be outdated. outdated, cause whenever I stated hip-hop's regenerated. And I hate it when suckers follow the latest trend. We take it back to lottie-dottie, high rollers just a friend. As we bend time and space with rhymes and bass, we find a place to universally rock. It's like that, y'all, or you don't stop. K-Rec, ST, rock on. And it's eternally fresh. Now all you new school cats, what you know about my super live 85 raps? We keep it true school, we keep it true school, we keep it true for you and you and you and you, and it's forever the death. Now all you old school cats, what you know about my up-to-date 08 raps? We keep it true school, we keep it true school, we keep it true for you and you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I drop my lines like a scientist.
Now I was walking down the block, headphones in the zone. Big Daddy Kane on the mic, spitting lyrical cyclones. I passed a cipher, they knew I was a lifer, so they called me out. Did you rock it? No doubt. These kids were cutting edge, they were certainly talented. They were flipping and dipping and ripping the rhyme, and I knew that I wanted to balance it. The mic went around and it was finally my turn to burn. I said sit back, relax and learn. From a lime to a lemon to a lime. Check the timeless design of the genuine rhyme. From the apple to the cherry to the peach to the plum. Come and get some. Young, dumb, and full of cum. Prematurely ejaculated. It was updated, but not clearly enunciated or even syncopated. You masturbated while the real MCs be making love. Let me clarify exactly what I'm speaking of. Eternally fresh. Now all you new school cats, what you know about my super live 85 raps? We keep it true school. We keep it true school. We keep it true for you and you and you and you, and it's forever the death. Now all you old school cats, what you know about my up-to-date 08 raps? We keep it true school. We keep it true school. We keep it true for you and you and you.
All of the whack that wanna be abstract, but they lack the new knack that's coming from way back. All of the whack that wanna be abstract, but they lack the new knack that's coming from way back. All of the whack that wanna be abstract, but they lack the new knack that's coming from way back. All of the whack that wanna be abstract, but they lack the new knack, lack the new knack.
It was time to practice, but we were unable. Someone had broke K-Rex turntables and cut my mic cable. I was feeling unstable and quite upset, and as a lyrical vet, I was taking it as a threat. K said, we got to get him. I said, that's a bet, because I never let a chump get the best of me yet. Then he looked around the room and said, it's just not right. How will we get the set tight for the show tonight? Then I thought about what K-Rex had said, and I said, homie, I think that you hit the nail on the head. He looked puzzled, then he said, I don't follow ST. I just smiled and remarked, it's quite elementary. Now you know these other crews never wanna compete. We got them itching in the kitchen cause they can't stand the heat. And if they smashed our gear on a night we have to play, it's probably cause they got a show on the very same day. So we check for the shows that night that might happen to have a sucker duck cutting and an idiot rapping. There was one at the Royal Unicorn. I said let's go through, cause the promoter from that spot has got a beef with my crew. When we got to the spot, the show was already on, but either nobody showed up or they were already gone. The doorman said it's starting quiet, but it's gonna be a riot. The music sounded whack, so I didn't buy it. We found the promoter. I said think fast, we want some money for the gear or it's gonna be your ass. He said I don't know nothing, but we told him he was bluffing. Then he tried to run away, but he was huffing and puffing. And I'm a cardio pro with an unstoppable flow, so I caught him, and when I got him, then I got all my dough. He said I'm sorry that I did it, but I'm not to blame. I just couldn't bear the shame of comparing my name to the grammatical gumshoe dialogue detective who smashed the gear. I'm on the case. It's the private investigator, chief rhyme orator. I'll follow the clues and put the pieces in place.
I'm
two, three, 1, 2, 3.
One for the treble, two for the bass.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
One for the treble, two for the bass.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
One for the treble, two for the bass.
1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3.
Yo, so what's up? What's your name?
Monique. My name's Prince Vince.
Let me ask you something. Who's the freshest DJ MC crew around?
You know who. Come on.
Who?
We gonna have a little fun. Have a little fun.
Stimulated by the beat, bust out the rhyme.
It's time.
Now the rhyme, I write it, next I recite it. You get delighted and the suckers try and bite it. I know they can't fight it, they just get excited. So the way I light it and they all get invited to a fresh show, front to back row. People are yelling ho and getting into the flow. The suckers say it's whack, but we know it ain't so. So we make them all pack, in fact they just go back to rhyme school to learn how to rhyme cool. Put them in the rhyme duel and I'm sure in time you'll see why I'm illy, the chief MC. I got $1 million mic and my name is ST. The mic is worth $1 million for the rhymes I'm saying, and the fact that I'm rocking it while K's DJing. So ladies and gentlemen, adults and children, I'm happy to announce hip hop is in the building. Now you hear our style and you reminisce to all the jams at the top of your list that you enlist to rock you like this, and you can't resist. You're taking over my rhyme like I'm a funky ventriloquist. You hear my voice all over the room. I brought the water and the sun and now you're in full bloom. I got the vocabulary for rhymes that's primary, and I try to stay wary of each and every adversary. The secondary cause their style's not very. You can try to compare me, but on the contrary, not a one of them can carry my job. I'm quite scary to them like a cemetery or the name in the obituary. They hunt me down at the library and introduce girlfriends and ask me to marry. They want me to settle down with cattle and make dairy and retire to a life like Little House on the Prairie, cause they're tired of the shadow in which they live. I tell them sorry, but I got a few more rhymes to give. So ladies and gentlemen, adults and children, I'm happy to announce hip hop is in the building. Intelligent element storms you like an elephant. Rhymes stay relevant, plus sound elegant. All formulated to rock the street. Syncopation manipulated by the cuts in the beat. We bow down, competition fakes get revealed. They're running like they're #1 in track and field. Cause styles are invented like Da Vinci. Leo, rhymes are very soothing like Citron. Neo, crowds we keep them moving like plates. Tectonic, rhymes have got them jumping like man, the bionic. Now you're feeling higher like a Vader. Ella, cause we're entertaining like a vision. Tell us, suckers are overrated like Brian, Kobe, but we're wise like Warren Kenobi. Obi, ill formulation forms the foundation. The fresh fixation that fuels the federation of MCs. We hold the keys, they all curse me. Mics are overcome while speakers beg for mercy. Let them blow, get live, get with it and get down. Get hip, get a grip as we flip the new sound. Innovating, elaborating, never imitating. Rhymes that I'm stating, keep you celebrating. Jump to light speed, you might need insurance. The satellite feed is set for endurance, and we're transmitting hands, hitting hands, no sitting. The dance floor has to be packed to capacity. So ladies and gentlemen, adults and children, I'm happy to announce hip hop is in the building.
How do we get drugs?
You buy them
You buy them
from people.
from people. So what do we call a man or a boy who sells drugs? It begins with a P.
Pollution.
Yes, that's a form of pollution. But he's a pusher. And a pusher carries a bag of all kinds of drugs. Pusher will sell you any kind of drugs you want. Okay, now I'm going to play a song, and you'll hear this guy tell you that the pusher's coming. All right?
Well, the year was 88 or it might have been 89. I was only 13, having a hell of a time. Blind to the concept of consequence, no sense. I wanted life to be more intense. A lot of my older friends were being experimental with drugs. I wasn't yet, and I was losing my credentials. I thought to myself, I guess I'll give it a try. I headed downtown to buy so I could get high. I knew of a spot where anyone could hook up. It wasn't hard to look up, and you could go and cook up just about anything under the sun. I had money in my pocket and ready to have fun, but I didn't know which drug to use. I didn't want to abuse and just lose, but who's gonna help me out so I can make the best choice? I was lucky because at that very moment I heard a voice. It said, when I wanna get high, I smoke the mic. Somebody stepped up from the shadows and said, what's up, homie? I hope that you can trust me, cause I see that you don't know me. But on this block, I make dreams come true. Don't let this hullabaloo trouble you. I'll show you what to do now. I don't sell crack, alcohol, or weed. No meth, heroin, cocaine, or speed. I got a new type of hype. I cooked it up in the lab. And once you get hooked, your only fear is gonna be rehab. Now quality is my guarantee. If you still don't believe me, believe this, the first hit's free. I said, okay, I'll try it if I don't have to buy it. He said, keep that quiet or there's gonna be a riot. Cause everybody's fiending for what I got. And if they find out you're carrying, you might get shot. So get the junk home fast and prepare to have a blast. You'll be back soon, I know, because you'll wanna make it last. I never did white lines, cause I only write lines. I never touched the mic.
Don't sell it, you don't smoke, you feel.
I got higher than high and I couldn't believe the incredible mental states that I was able to achieve. I was out of this world, viewing life through a telescope. The dope was dope and I could easily cope with any static that was problematic. It didn't seem so tragic. I had new tactics that could make enjoyment automatic. And I could speed time up and I could slow it down. I threw my safety net away, I didn't need it now. I was ST times 10, living infinity. Years passed hourly, hours passed minutely. But this was reality, none of this was synthesized. I didn't need a chemical, I finally realized life is exciting and inviting when you really see it. You see your own potential in it and you need to free it. My pusher had shown me the way, he got me grounded. His drug was music, let me show you how it sounded.
I don't drink or smoke or do drugs. I don't drink or smoke or do drugs. I don't drink or smoke or do drugs. I don't drink or smoke or do drug.
Giving advice. My advice is don't you ever think of crossing me twice. I learned a lesson from the stressing and my blessing is vengeance. Forget the repentance, here comes the death sentence carried out by me, the judge and the jury. So when you see me come and break out, you better hurry, cause to hit you in the mullet with the bullet from the trigger when I pull it would be letting you off easy for the bullshit that you've been rhyming, so I'm licking you with lyric. Forget the silencer because I'm wanting you to hear it, cause even nice guys can hit the end of the rope. I don't believe believe I can cope with whack lyrics on dope instrumentals. What a waste, and so I'm pacing around my place and my mind is racing. I'm chasing sanity, but when we're face to face and ready to rock, you know I gotta react. I got an itchy trigger finger for the mic that I pack. We hang on the block and rock the beatbox. When the suckers step up, we leave them with the hard knocks, cause we're strapped with rap. The microphone is the Glock, mine's cocked and fully loaded and ready to bust shots. We hang on the block and rock the beatbox. When the suckers step up, we leave them with the hard knocks, cause we're strapped with raps. The microphone is the Glock, mine's cocked and fully loaded and ready to bust shots. I never packed heat, the 9 milli or Beretta. I'm choosy with my Uzi, Chuck D's would suit me better. Never needed a gun where I come from, still the suckers want some, so we lick a lyric with momentum. Dust to dust if you fuss with us. Now you, me, him. Tell them about the shots you bust, and it's the UMI.
HYMN.
The lemon to a lime, y'all, lime to a lemon.
I see you reaching in your coat over rhymes I wrote. You feel threatened to pull a weapon, you're shook, so keep stepping. One verse equal to pulling out the toast of the roast. You're the street sweeper to the feature. You, me, him on the creep. I keep a hot one stash to put a rival on smash. You hear a click, kaboom, plug in my mic and then resume to send MCs to their doom. I try not to act hasty, but why they try to push me to take my mic off safety and spray in every way, any direction, no protection from these fully loaded hot ones. Pop guns, the pop some, add a soft crumb, and they don't always like the outcome. When I outlast and outrun at the pace of a machine gun, but you, me, never need one. Live rounds to fire rhymes, a jive clowns who come with that wax sound. I'm ultra when I'm flowing, throwing critical beat down. So give the drummer some rum, pum, pum, pum is all you hear when the fully loaded lyric is going off in your ear.
That's right,
And we hang on the block and rock the beatbox. When the suckers step up, we leave them with the hard knocks, cause we're strapped with rap. The microphone is the Glock, mine's cocked and fully loaded and ready to bust shots. We hang on the block and rock the beatbox. When the suckers step up, we leave them with the hard knocks, cause we're strapped with raps. The microphone is the Glock,
mine's cocked and fully loaded
and ready to bust shots.
Up the block, people are hiding in their doorways, taking shelter from the aftershock. They climb on top one another for a thorough spot. It got hot, I think somebody even got shot. Who brought the jammy? I thought I said kill that. Peace, love, unity, and the fun, you know we build that. Still that ill rap had the people flipping out. The instigator was the rhymer raider, no doubt. I generate a rhyme in my mind, and then I say them, and then you know that it's the microphone mayhem. K-Rec grabs the records and then he plays them. He's the accomplice to the microphone mayhem. Seems that everybody's tripping. At the merch table, someone gives someone else a pistol whipping. They get a grip and then I hit them with the chorus. They start tearing at their flesh and screaming, there is no salvation for us. K-Rec is cutting and he's bringing down the rafters. After the collapse, you hear maniacal laughter as people drag their mangled bodies to the street and wonder, with all of this carnage, how is it that I still hear the beat rocking? A 747 crashes into a football stadium as a cop car smashes into a mailbox. It seems that the radio communicators picked up the frequency of my lyrical delinquency. Prisoners are missing cause the guards made the decision to abandon the prison and listen to my hypnotism. A total blackout, we had to clear the power grid. The energy consumption that me rocking for an hour did. Looting and riots, people wonder who will save them from the destruction function of the microphone mayhem. Bodies lying wait for the atmosphere to decay them. They're just the product of the microphone mayhem. Is created by the media. They know I've got more content than a whole encyclopedia Britannica set, yet they plan to be a threat to the lyrical vet. How overly ambitious can you get? They realize that the venomous hysteria resonating from the mic and consuming the area is the byproduct of my fun information, breaking off the shackles of their subconscious assimilation. It's just the inspiration. Now everybody's facing up to the frustration of their self-containment situation. Lyrics to let the animals out of their cages, cause revolution is just evolution in its bloody stages. They try to stop me with the white noise barricade, cause they're afraid of the supersonic serenade. They didn't know we only had the volume up to 2. We turned it up to 4 and broke through. I spoke to the king and queen, the prime minister and the president. I said tune your radios into me, and if you're hesitant, then bring your armies in. I bet you that I slay them, cause I'm the master of the microphone mayhem.
Invasion. Hit the earth like a comet. Invasion.
Like in Scrabble, break out your dictionary, cause I don't babble when I dabble on a double word score. And I trouble nerds more when I simplify my similes or meditate on metaphors. Or maybe it's like super quiz or trivial pursuit. Strange bits of information cause frustration as you all compute the meaning of the melodies. You're playing Name That Tune, brains bouncing then buzz beautifully like brand new blue balloons. And the tunes K-Rex select and move you like musical chairs as I tell you all a secret like we're playing Truth or Dare. It's that words are open to interpretation like charades, but I'm allowed to make all of the noise I want when this game's played. See, I set up words like real estate and go for the monopoly. And biting MCs owe me rent for landing on my property. But I won't be saying sorry when I send them back to start. It's just some friendly competition for the advancement of the art that's known as wordplay. Now we stay down with the vibes from the playground because we think it's dope. And I say my rhyme on time to keep you jumping like you're skipping rope. I pick up a few new fans on every turn like I was playing jacks. Last year the other team captured our flag, but now we pay it back. See, I keep it in the box like hopscotch cause I'm top notch. And when it comes to hide and go seek, I'm more elusive than the Sasquatch. My lyrics move from bar to bar like monkey bars, but I never fall, cause this beat's kicking like kick the can or California kickball. So when MCs act like hard rocks in my sandbox, I bury those clowns, cause every line design of mine keeps their mind spinning like merry-go-rounds. When I yell Ollie Ollie oxen free, I'm known to leave ears ringing. If you want an underduck, you're in luck, cause this track will keep you swinging. But if you drag your feet over this beat, then you won't swing long. We keep the tempo fast it full of action like it's ping pong. I jump over dudes like checkers, and in the end you better king me. Sometimes I feel a little too grown up, but hip hop will always bring me back through wordplay. Wordplay, wordplay, It was time to rock a show and I was ready to go. I was backstage but I could hear the people yelling ho in the front row, and they were going psycho. I said it's time to find K-Rec and plug in my micro. I searched the venue like everywhere. I had to finally deduce that K-Rec was not there. K would never leave me cause he's my main man. Something was going wrong, I thought I better check the can. So I headed to the bathroom to have a look. K's glasses were on the floor right next to a comic book. K-Rec would never leave those sitting around. There was obviously some type of ill plot going down, but K-Rec knows the way my mind works and how I do, so I knew he'd come through and leave a clue or two. I took a look at the comic book, it was open to a spread of Spider-Man and Doc Ock, and this is what Spidey said. What is this, superhero tryouts? Are you kidding me, Doc? What made you think that you could take the wall crawler on a rooftop? I said, nice work, dude, I get the drift. Then I ran to the elevator to give me a lift. It took me to the top floor, then I went stair by stair. I made it up to the roof and K-Rec was there, but the scene that I beheld had me feeling astounded. A crew of wag DJs had K-Rec surrounded. They said, we're sorry K-Rec, we don't mean to act ill, but you've been making us look pitiful with all of your skill. Then they started to laugh cause they thought he was defenseless, but I knew that their plan was half-baked and senseless. If they knew like I know that K-Rec can also rap, they'd know that it was they who were in his trap. I jumped into the fray and I started to beatbox. K was rhyming with perfect timing like a Swiss-made watch. He said,
this may be a shock, but when I rock the spot, I got more than one weapon to keep the peeps stepping. Creeps get in my way, I unleash hip-hop's trilogy. Beats, rhymes, and cuts, keep up, you ain't killing me.
Now that K-Rec had hit these suckers with the bona fide proof that he was multi-dimensional, they were jumping off the roof. I begged them not to jump cause I'm all about love. They said we're sorry but we're terrified to face the DJ of the grammatical gumshoe dialogue detective, and K's got my back with the treble and bass. It's the private investigator, chief rhymer raider. I'll follow the clues and put the pieces in place. Get on your skateboard, spend money on more than you can afford, and relax with the book. Look at an art gallery, attain a fresh job with the maxed out salary. Drop a bad habit, develop a new skill, grab a couple of friends and do nothing but chill. But don't wait, debate, hesitate, or procrastinate. Before you know it, it'll be too late. So figure out what you wanna be doing and get moving. Time to get cracking, showing and proving, cause you won't find moss on a rolling stone, just like you'll never see dust on the microphone when ST's in the spot. We can't wreck the short shot, cause in a very little time we can rock it a whole lot. Like, for the treble, for the bass. Come on party people, cause there's no time to waste. Cause time is moving fast and it won't last long. Got to do it right now, right here, right on. For the rhythm, for the rhyme. Come on party people, cause we're running out of time. If you got an ambition and before your time's gone, got to do it right now, right here, right on. So clap your hands and stomp your feet. I got enough time to rhyme but not to repeat, so let me not delay. The only thing I wanna say is you can do it today if you get out of your own way. If I wanted to be a doctor, I'd be doing brain surgery. Wanted to be a lawyer, I'd be suing you for perjury. If I wanted to sail, you'd be calling me captain. But all I wanted was to be ill at cold rap, and so I freestyled and I wrote all my rhymes. I called the mighty Void Abyss and a friend of mine, the you, me, him, and we found a DJ, and then my homie SOS had something to say. So we formed the crew with the miraculous flows and started rocking the shows and getting oodles of O's. And then my mellow K-Rec said rock the mic. The combination was deaf, and now we're making funky jams like for the treble, for the bass. Come on party people, cause there's